This is where you wanted to check out. This is kind of like the creme de la creme. This is what we call the Blitz vault. A lot of craziness in here, a lot of things you've never seen before, a lot of things that were tough to put together, but overall, I mean, we keep some things out and about here to take a look at. Obviously, like the M&M 4s. We have the blue ones there, like everyone kind of like seen them before, but not a lot of people have like come across the new ones yet.
Yeah. So as far as the majority of these, is there only like one size, or do you have numerous sizes of them?
Well, as far as these goes, we have quite a few pairs. Okay. They're actually like out there a little bit, but we were like running through a few. I mean, I don't know if you know significance of this one, but
no, I've never even heard of these.
Yeah, these are, see the gold trim. It's like a Space Jam colorway, but all gold. So these were made for Ray Allen. See the 20 on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the finals in 2008.
Wow.
Yeah, only a couple of them out there exist.
What size does he wear?
14.
And do you sell any of these, or this is more of just...
Yeah, I mean, when we have like doubles, but something like that is still like...
Never gonna surface again, right?
Have you heard of these? Like the gold toe?
Yeah.
Wings ones? Dave White?
Never even seen these before.
Everyone's seen Pit Crews. You ever seen these?
Nope.
Chris Paul, 3 on the back.
And
these are like the Hornets days.
It even looks like the leather on these is like better than what a general release would be.
Yeah.
Is that for most samples? Like they put the better quality into them? Would you say?
Yeah, I mean, because they're meant to wear them.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that there's a little bit more put into it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, like here we have the whole Lebron samples, like the 112s and stuff like that. I mean, there's tons. You know, you want to see like LeBron kind of get back in the mix. But here's something I'm just gonna like throw out the heater from the beginning. But these are one of my prized pieces in the collection. So these are the actual Space Jams that MJ wore in the movie.
What?
Yeah.
No way. That is awesome.
Yeah, so these are part of the baseball scene. That's why there was like a lot of dust in there.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of came off a little bit over the years, but I never wanted to clean it.
Yeah.
I wanted to like keep it there.
What it is, right?
Yeah.
We even got like the embroidery right here. Like, it's not actually screen printed on there.
You see where they got the new ones came out with the purple?
Yeah.
That's from that. So here's another one. I was able to find these off somebody. Apparently there's only 4 pairs in the world. So here's a dead stock version, and here's the one he actually wore in the movie.
I wonder why they made more pairs, you know?
Yeah, I mean, do you want to see it? You want to see the tags? Pretty incredible, right?
Yeah.
1995 was when it made.
This is history, like at its finest, guys. The greatest movie of all time.
Is that your favorite movie?
Yeah, I love it. I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the prized pieces. I've had these since 2001. Pretty insane story. My boy Air Mag helped me get these. It was like a huge one. Never wanted to sell. I've had a lot of crazy numbers thrown at me.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's gone up now into the like 6-figure range.
Yeah.
So I figured there's a flu game, and then there's
that flu game went for like 225,000, didn't it?
I don't remember what it did. I remember
I was in high school. Yeah, I remember I was in high school and they were talking about.
I think it was 125.
Oh, 125.
Now it's probably like even more.
I remember just hearing that. I was like, wow,
it's crazy numbers.
I mean, like having all these shoes, like, do you still get that feeling like when you get a pair that you really want? You know, that feeling like you just, I don't know how to explain it. Like when there's a shoe that I want really bad and I finally get it, I'm just like I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I remember the first time for these, for example, like this shoe kind of, even though it's really hyped, like I remember seeing these and I thought they were so cool. Yeah. And when I got a pair, I was just so excited about it. Like, I paid like $2,400 for it, and it was new, and I was just like, I made it.
Was that kind of like the shoe that got you in the game?
Yeah. It was so different to me, and I was like, wow, I've never seen that before.
No, it's dope. I mean, you don't have to be out there for 20 years to be in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
But everyone has a story. It depends on like what it was. It was like either this old original Jordan. But as long as you own it, it's like, dude, you could have just started yesterday. It's like, hey, I just started yesterday and I love it. Yeah. When you're like, fronting about like how many years, like this and that, it's like, dude, that's corny. That's a joke.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But I love it. Like a lot. There's a lot of people that tell me it's like, yo, that shoe is what made me open up my eyes to like sneakers. Which is very cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you don't have to front and all this bullshit on the internet, but that's what's out there. Scottie Pippen just came over the other day, and it was pretty incredible. So we had him sign in gold one of the Olympic up-tempos. Yeah, it was great. Dude, he did it like an artist. You know what I mean? That just looks perfect. Love that.
Perfect presentation for it. Yeah.
Amazing. As you notice, dude, our place is like everything's into the product and not in some like elaborate build out. Yeah, it's like the humble beginnings. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We pull this out of like family garage, like some old cabinets and stuff. You know what I mean? It's kind of just to house certain things.
Keeping it what it is. Yeah, it's like a homey type feeling.
And there's like another crazy piece, like Game Worn signed Kobe Jordan 8s.
How did
you know why he was wearing Jordans, right?
No.
So after his Adidas contract was up, he kind of was acting like a free agent. So he was letting all the brands kind of like make different pairs for him. Like Reebok made a question for him. Jordan Brand made Jordans.
So that's why he was always switching up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I had
and
no
then
idea.
Nike was going to give him his own signature shoe, so that's what he went with. But he had the 3, the 8, the 7, the 9. And then they recently did the pack, which we passed up over there. But I figure you might as well take a look at the real thing.
To the root.
Remember we mentioned the Legends of Summer 2s?
Those are awesome. Yeah,
well, here's the 1s.
Oh, I need these.
The 2s and the 3s.
So out of these 3, which one would you like have? Like if you only could pick one?
Dude, honestly, the 2s.
Yeah. That's what you go. I would have to pick
these
the
2s were just crazy. Yeah, the 1s are wild. There's actually a few versions of those, man.
Is there?
Take a look at those. These are worn by Ye in the Glow in the Dark tour.
Wow.
Sample. And here's like a total unreleased color.
Wow. What the hell?
These things glow pretty hard, so any little light on them, you want to hit the switch. Like they just pop off like quick.
Damn.
These are the Fab 5. What? Michigan 5s.
These are stupid fire. And Drake, he got his Tokyos from you, right? Tokyo 5s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I love the Tokyo 5s. You got any in here?
Yeah, of course.
Oh man, that's probably. I think that's.
So what do you like better, the Tokyo 5 or that the Fab 5?
The Fab 5 is pretty sweet.
Oh man, I might have to go with these. I do rock with the black tongue, but nah, I gotta go with the Tokyo. These are tough.
Mm-hmm.
So tough. Impossible to find. I've looked everywhere for a size 13. Literally impossible. But you guys have it.
Well, there's actually
I should say
depending on how much you want to spend.
Yeah. There's always a way, right?
There's always a little way. Here's a cool one.
How much you think of 13?
I might round out because we can't really. The ballroom has a limited time in here, right? But no, these are Kanye's first Nike collab.
Never have even
College
heard of these.
Dropout.
That is amazing.
Album. Oh yeah, never seen these before?
Never,
like a pic of them?
Never even seen them.
Yeah, I know. Well, a lot of people don't know about these, but these are actually his first shoes before the Yeezy, before everything. This whole room is just all promos and PEs and everything. So, I mean, we could be in here for hours. So we're gonna give you a little taste, and
we might be back.
Well, we might have to do it to be continued. You're probably gonna have to do that.
Yeah, most definitely.
This is one of the coolest ones from DJ Augustine's set.
These are fire. What I think my favorite thing about like the samples and all that stuff is just how dope would it be to see Mike You know what I'm saying? On a 12.
Mhm.
Ooh, that would be sauce.
So there's a little alternative colorway to Legends Summer Rounds.
This looks like a 12 too.
Looks like the Dorothy, right?
Yeah.
I always think of Dave Chappelle show, Player Haters Ball.
Yeah.
That was like one of the most hilarious skits. When I see that, he was like talking shit about what's the name's glitter shoes. He goes, "Click your heels 2 times, go back to Africa." I thought it was like the most hilarious. So I don't know. Every time I see those,
That's exactly what you think about.
Could you wear these?
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely rock. This is probably like.
Would you wear those with a suit, or what would you do?
This is like a red carpet event. Like, I don't go to no red carpet, but you know what I mean. Like a suit with these is just popping. Like,
This is one of my favorite ones. I know my parents used to have like this currency collection from, you know, around the world. It was really like my dad when he was like going everywhere. But yeah, I always loved it. The color, what it represented, For Love or Money. Futura, one of the illest, you know, street artists to date. It like transcended, you know, commercial and street. It's you know, incredible.
that connection
One of my
you have with
favorite
it is
SBs.
cool too. You know, like the whole currency and your parents. Like,
Yeah. What's cool, like
awesome,
the brown leather is like an old wallet.
Yeah.
And then it's like the currency in it. Yeah, you want to see the Paris dunks. And one of those, these are the thing that actually made a big deal in my life, right?
Yeah. So we were talking about earlier, basically, you know, I asked him what started this, what influenced him, and, you know, he brought up the Paris Dunks.
Yeah, it was these, you know, these are the ones that made SBs and actually sneakers go through the roof. So I went out and took a big risk and kind of like sold a lot of my shoes to go and put this together. But ended up with like 30-something pairs, 33 pairs at one point. You know, sold and got more after that, but at one point we had, you know, 33 of them. And for being like I was just turned 24 or 23, actually 24. It was a huge move because like I never put together like $30-something thousand in one shoe. You know, it was kind of unheard of at the time. And so with that, I kind of drove the prices up on eBay, and like everyone went nuts for these. At first, it was like almost nothing, and then everyone just went crazy. So when the next of the 4 cities they were doing were coming out, like everyone went nuts. So there was like the London and then the Tokyo, and finally when the Pigeon hit New York, everyone went out because, you know, it brought everyone out. It wasn't just sneakerheads, because like even the hood knew, yo, there's a shoe coming out. I can turn my 150 into like 1500 overnight
With ease.
So obviously it brought out like hundreds of people. There was a riot, shows, and that was it. That changed the game.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you know, this became like commodity, like gold and sports tickets, right?
Yeah, and kind of gives interest in sneakers, right? Just in general.
Show you, because this is like probably the most iconic SB of all time.
Yeah. This is the first.
Like the
SB I
Paris
heard
kind of did it. Paris, we made, you know, the Pigeon and everything after that go for what it did. But this was definitely the most iconic SB ever made. Boy, Nick, man, was grinding really hard back in the, you know, the mid 2000s, trying to get, you know, the brand really out there. And, you know, God bless them, they blew up. But this is really like where it started. They put together like the, you know, this brought everyone into SB. Like this shoe right here, like girls, guys from everywhere. Teal was huge at the time, and you know, there it is.
Yeah. What do you think about the highs?
No, it was dope.
Yeah.
It was dope. But you know, right now, you know, unfortunately, like SB is kind of down. But I think, you know, one day it'll probably make a comeback.
Yeah.
But then, you know,
I think it's crazy that people don't really show that kind of love to SBs when the concepts that they come up with are just extremely creative. Like, I don't feel like there's no other shoe that is as creative as
because
SB.
the core is gone, and so you have to recreate the core, recreate the, you know, the line. Let the quick strikes just complement
Yeah.
the lines instead of like, you know, no one being into it.
Yeah, and hopefully it'll recycle, right?
Yeah, everything always does.
Yeah,
So
sure.
one day.
So these are the new mags that lace themselves?
Yeah.
How crazy. Look at that. in the back. I've never seen these in person. Unbelievable.
Yeah, these are like going for 50,000 plus now. Heritage Auction House just had one out there, and it's crazy. There's only like 80 something pairs in the world.
These are amazing. Would
Dude,
you ever
I
wear
had a
these?
couple of these in my hands. Dude, not for 50,000, dude.
What would you wear them for?
If I was making millions a year,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, definitely.
Believe me.
You ever worn a pair of these?
No, even the older ones?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I still have mine,
Yeah,
you know,
put it up
the
in your
older ones.
rotation.
Gotta show a little love to Adidas in here. This is one of my favorite. The Bathing Ape Friends and Family version.
So cold. See, what would you call that? Iridescent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Like, it's my favorite. I feel like that on a shoe is just unique. It really pops.
Oh yeah. Love it. It's one of my favorite Air Force Ones in the collection. So
Wow.
White and Kennedy is the marketing advertising firm that runs a lot of Nike's campaigns, and this is made for them in Japan.
Yeah, we did a whole project on WK.
Oh really?
Yeah, we had to watch this documentary and everything.
Yeah, this is for the Tokyo
That
office.
is sweet. What's on there? Oh my.
White pony hair on the white on white. You know, we have a bunch of pairs of these going back to SBs, but you remember the yellow lobsters?
Yep. It came with this too?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so the red lobster and then the blue lobster was a quick strike, and then they made this hyper strike unreleased, was all the yellow ones.
I would rock that. That's cold.
Yeah, you like all the yellow stuff, huh?
Yeah, I rock with yellow heavy.
You know what's funny? Like retail, yellow shoes never sell well.
Which
they never sell
doesn't
well.
make sense to me.
I mean, they just never do. Now yellow's kind of coming back.
Yeah.
Another Lebron unreleased. I
Is
love the
this-
color of this. Yeah, it says size 16.
God dang, these are huge.
Looks crazy, right? Like the metallic red.
This is low key like a little baby.
Here's another fresh LeBron 4. This one
Fruity
people were going
Pebbles.
crazy for it
Yeah.
before, yeah.
Everyone's hyped on these right here. Which one you like more?
Dude,
You
I
gotta
mean,
go with Fruity Pebbles.
the color looks crazy in this, but then
Yeah.
this is just kind of phenomenal, the whole
iconic
Pebbles
in a
thing.
sense,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, definitely. I mean, LeBron's had a crazy stint. I mean, everyone was on it right now. Basketball kind of took a little bit of a dive, but you know, when those special ones were kind of leaked out here and there, dude, that was really making these things sell, even the general stuff in the store.
It was really a subtle leak too, I feel like, you know?
Well, originally, and then later there's craziness that happened, but you know, in the beginning, how it normally would, these are just great, you know?
Yeah, oh, definitely. First pair I ever paid resale for right here. Band ones.
Oh, band ones?
Yeah, I did my first sneaker show ever, the DXC. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
So I did that, and I made I was only 17, and I made just crazy money. I didn't even know you could make that kind of money.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted those shoes, and the guy had a brand new pair, and I was like, how much? It's $750, and I'm like, psh, I got all this money, whatever. I bought them, and then right away it hit me. I was like, I felt sick. I never spent that much on shoes before, and it was crazy. But hey, that was the first.
These were Jordans that were made for the TED Talk, and then there was
I
the
remember
PDX.
watching the video. Okay.
Yeah, so they made 230 pairs, a white one and a black one, and so they just said these were the clean, perfect pair of Jordan 1s with the tumbled leather, smooth leather, you know, the real nylon, and just a clean thing. So I guess employees were all bidding on it for charity, and they all got them.
Wow.
I was actually lucky to get one as a gift, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah. These are sweet.
The ones, right? That's your thing.
Yeah, ones and fours and threes. Can't go wrong with threes. So there you guys have it, man. That was an exclusive look inside of Project Blitz. Like I said, not too many people are allowed in this store, nor is it open to the public. People that come here, Rihanna, Drake, Scottie Pippen was here yesterday. The list honestly goes on. And it's not only shoes, they also have another section just full of Supreme, but you know, obviously, I'm only limited to seeing certain things and being able to show you guys. But huge shout out to my dude Matt, Shoe Hefner, my man Moon, and Dre for letting me come in here and just be able to shoot all of this and basically just show you guys. Trust me, there will definitely be more to come. It all comes down to the reaction of you guys and what you guys thought and what you want to see. But to be continued, this is your boy Sneaker Life. I'll see you in the next one. Run it.
Hands in the air now. Free smoke. Anybody want it, they could get it, no joke. Call up landlord, nigga, that's bro. I only link with the real ones, Lord knows. On foe, I love to see a fake nigga go broke.